All right, guys, today I'm going to show you why Devon Larratt has absolutely no business being in the lighter weight categories, and really he belongs, at least for now, in the super heavyweight open division. And I mean that because he is simply too good for even the best in the world at those lower weight categories, despite his ability to make those weights rather easily. He never has seemed to have a problem making the 115 kilogram weight category or even the 105 kilogram category, which is the weight that this match I'm about to show you occurred at. This was a 105 kg super match between, of course, Devon Larratt and the then champion of the division, Oleg Petrenko. So Oleg Petrenko, the proven best, the proven strongest at this weight division at 105 kilograms. He became the clear favorite and the clear best in the world at that weight. So we are going to see what happens when Devon Larratt decides that he's going to go down in weight and see what he can do to some of those lighter guys who aren't in the super heavyweight division. We're going to take a look and see what happens. Okay, we're just going to look at the head-to-head here. It's funny, just the age difference. They're over 20 years apart. Devon's almost 50 years old. Oleg's 28 years old. Obviously, this is a 105 kilogram match, so they both weighed in at 105. Devon is, I would say, significantly taller, and he doesn't have the forearm size or even bicep size as Oleg Petrenko, but that's never really seemed to be an issue for Devon in the past with anybody. I think almost all the super heavyweight guys he goes up against probably haven't beaten those categories. Doesn't really seem to matter. So that's just a quick look at the head-to-head. Okay, so getting into round one here.
His name in the super heavyweight division, and now him returning back home to the lightweights, and a perfect start for No Limits Devon Larratt. The strap will be applied.
Okay, so it slipped and went to straps. It didn't look like anyone had a huge advantage, but from what Devon felt, you can tell he's extremely happy about it. He knows based on what he felt that he thinks he already has Oleg beat. He thinks he has everything he needs. He felt like he's clearly stronger already. We do know the strap can sometimes turn the tables, so let's see if that's the case here.
And say go then.
All right, let's see what happens.
You want to just go?
Here come the hands.
Yeah, oh God,
Ladies and gentlemen,
it wasn't this easy.
of the table.
Right away.
Dominated by No Limits Devon Larratt.
Get the fuck,
And
get this
they're
fucking guy off the stage. Get this fucking guy off the stage. Hey, this is the champion.
And let this be a reminder, if you resign.
So get this guy off the fucking stage. Engen, is this really your champion? Yeah. So clearly in the strap did no favors for Oleg there. Devon just absolutely stonewalled him. Oleg kind of taking the professional foul, lifting the elbow off because he felt he had absolutely nothing. It's going to be better for him to foul out and get a restart rather than to just simply lose the match because he felt he had absolutely nothing. Is something going to miraculously change in this restart? Spoiler alert, no, but we're going to watch all the rounds anyways. So just to see how it plays out in case you haven't seen it.
Do whatever the fuck you want. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Get to your position.
Yeah!
Try for
Don't give
Oleg
up.
Petrenko, but Devon Larratt absorbs it like
Ne
a
devajся.
frontal zone.
Ne devajся.
To his hand and wrist. He
Ne
starts
devajся.
to the young
Chlapчик.
Ukrainian champion. And as you said,
Chlapчик.
Travis, he can bleed,
Ne
bleed
devajся.
him
Ne
dry. And
devajся.
Petrenko
Ne
does
devajся.
give up the
Ne
position.
devajся.
And you know what?
So, classic mind games from Devon Larratt. He, leave it up to him to learn Russian, or I think it's Ukrainian in this case. I know a lot of people get really touchy about that. Learn Ukrainian and speak to Oleg in Ukrainian mid-match just to really effectively shit talk him. I think I read some comments and he's saying, "Don't give up, little boy," or something along those lines. Commonly he has said that to his opponents, don't give up, don't quit. He wants to just stonewall them, look them right in the eyes and just see them struggle and just bleed them out. And kind of taunts you into into not wanting to give up. You know, and what can you do if you're Oleg? You know, what are you going to do in that scenario? And so that's a second foul on Oleg.
Yeah,
and the win is given to Devon Larratt.
Is this the best?
Now he's in a
Is this the best you have for me?
In his
Is this the
mind
best?
that he is totally okay with being.
Is this the best you have for me? You know, you still just can't believe how easy it is. All right, let's go take a look at what happens next.
The reigning champion of the East versus West in this 105-kilogram division. No limits, Devon Larratt at the moment, trying to play with him like a cat with a mouse, trying to bleed the hand and wrist. Oleg thinks he's winning something here. There's a small victory. In truth, there is none.
I love the commentary there from Neil Pickup, like a cat trying to play with a mouse. I mean, that's a good analogy. It's literally what it is at this point. Let's see what happens in the strap match.
Don't move.
Dominating this setup. Dominating in every conceivable fashion. It's away the hand of Oleg Petrenko. His hand to try to lay heavy on the arm of the young Ukrainian. Tries to rotate around Devon, starts to squeeze down. It's perfect. It's painful. Drive backwards, then to the side, then to the back, then to the side, and create damage.
Stop. Relax.
For no limits,
That's a win.
Devon Larratt
That's a win.
annoys the referees and takes fouls because.
So I don't think that is a win, unfortunately. You can see Devon super amped up. Just more of the same, just absolutely playing with him. What I will say is if we go back and look at the position they're in, it actually does look like, not to say that Devon couldn't have really powered through at any point if he wanted to, but it actually looks like Oleg has a pretty strong kind of inside position where his shoulder's slightly forward. He obviously doesn't have the wrist anymore, but I do feel like there was a good amount of resistance there. And, you know, from other matches I've seen from him, I think this is a really strong part of his game. Kind of right here, this position here. Devon kind of pulling through, doesn't get into the pad yet. You know, of course, he's still in complete control. But it looks like this position right here, I feel like Oleg is pretty strong. It's just unfortunately with Devon, there's just no lane to be offensive with it. He's just not going to get Devon past center at all. And he's just going to get bled out, and that's what happens. So I believe they called that that was just an elbow foul. It wasn't a win. Let's see what happens next.
First on the list. I do not want to see this guy rape and pillage this entire community. What we've seen is Petrenko is the man.
False start.
And this is not close, ladies and gentlemen. Listen.
Okay, he said false start. They must have meant on Oleg, and it literally didn't even matter. Devon pulling right through him. Just utter domination. We're going to see this one through, ladies and gentlemen.
No limits. Devon Larratt, Ottawa High Hookers,
You
Canada.
see. Relax. You see.
Looks destined
You see.
to claim the title. Petrenko decimating the hand and wrist of his opponent and steps forward.
No. That's the vice, yeah. No strategy. Leave it.
Another just more games from Devon. Just, you know, unbelievable control. Another professional foul from Oleg. Knew he had nothing. Would rather just go to the restart. You know, again, it's all he can do. I mean, it is the smart move. You know, likely nothing's going to change, but you'd rather do that and get the restart than just take the loss right away. You know, live to fight another day. Let's go to the restart.
Enormous John Berzing favorite GOAT, but my goodness, if ever there has been a LeBron James, someone that can question how great the superb Michael Jordan is, we are seeing it before our eyes.
Travis, look at the range on display here. We are arm on arm. We are connected. Test your free. No limits, Devon Larratt.
Important to be smart here. Listen, you got a picture in front of you, young man. Do not get into that stuff. Pin yourself if needed. I have done it before in the same position.
Second foul on Devon. So at this point, most of these wins are coming from Oleg fouling out because he just knows he has absolutely nothing, and the result otherwise is going to be a pin. So now it's 3-0. All that's left is for Devon to just finish it off. But you know there's going to be more shit talk and more mind games. He's not just gonna end it super quick. You know, he wants to drag this thing out and really savor the moment.
The heavy, what is this? Is this heavyweight? What is 105?
We are in the men's 105 kilograms.
And okay, this is some next level trolling from Devon. He takes a knee and he's trying to start in that position with his arm just on the pad, his knee on the ground. You know, I'm going to kind of skip forward a little bit because this negotiation takes a while, but the referees don't let him do it. He says, why not? Why not? This is a legal position. This is his hands on the, his arm is under the table. He's still grabbing the peg. He says, this is a legal position. Technically, I think he's right. I don't think there's his hands on the peg. His humerus is not declined. And so I think he should be able to start in this position. I don't really think the referees were prepared to deal with something like this. So they do end up standing him up, but I'll play a couple seconds of this negotiation, but it's pretty funny.
Section here.
My goodness.
Devon has already held the title at 115 and the super heavyweight division. This is title number 3. And East versus West. If you needed evidence.
One warning. Yeah, I really don't think it's illegal, but you know, I can't blame it. You know, the refs have never seen anything like this. These poor guys, they're just trying to get through this match. Oh man, they weren't ready for something like that. All right, let's see the final round already.
Don't no shoulders.
Yes. No limits.
Yes. First Devon.
Devon Larratt.
Don't move. Go.
Drive and there.
And the flash pin. The flash pin from Devon Larratt. And just like that, he takes it 4-0. You know, Oleg Petrenko was never even in this match. You know, the most he was in this match was before their hands even touched and they hadn't even started one round. Maybe almost trying to avoid an altercation there. You know, just anyways, absolute domination from Devon Larratt. I mean, this really just goes to show that he can go down and make this weight, but there would be no point because he would just be the champion until he was too old and his body started breaking down. I don't know. It's just that Oleg Petrenko undoubtedly was the undisputed best at this weight category. And Devon came down and absolutely toyed with him. So, and just for a little bit of context, this is about 7 months after Devon's second match with Levon, which happened on April 20th of 2024. This happened in November of 2024. So Devon was very used to fighting these really large guys. And he just showed that I think he just wanted to do this because just to prove that, hey, I can, when I'm done at super heavyweight, I can come down and destroy all of you people. You know, like those divisions are also going to be mine. I can do it whenever I want and I can make it look easy. And he certainly did. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Devon Larratt, even after his super heavyweight days are over, is going to be a massive problem for a lot of people. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. One last little fun fact I'll throw in there is that Devon apparently self-admittedly was on acid during this match, so maybe influenced a little bit of his behavior. But I thought that was pretty funny. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.